Today is that one. I look like freaking Rudolph right now. Don't you hate it when you get a pimple right on the tip of your nose? It's the most devastating place to get one. So anyway, that's not what this is about. But yeah, after a year of tears and heartache and brokenness and chasing after God, it's like I'm back now. Like as of like pretty much when I stopped doing the vlogs, like even a bit before that, I'm back. I've recovered from it. I know that I can handle hard things. It's like that's not the best thing that's come out of it, but one of the coolest things that's come out of it is like I know I have what it takes now to go through life, because I've never felt pain like that before. I felt like I was chewed up and spit out and left for dead, but I bounced back. And it's only by just leaning into God and following him where he led me. And he led me here, surrounded by people that actually appreciate me. And it's like, even though like I have less in common with these people that I'm living with now than I did with those other friends that I had, but they have integrity. And that's what I've come to learn, is that integrity is like the most important thing, to actually do what you believe in, to live what you believe in. And they continue to have that integrity when other people don't, is like the thing that I look for the most in people now. Like about a month after being like officially over everything, officially healed, just like being back, I was thriving. Like I was single, I was so happy to be single. Just everything was awesome. It was summer. I was living on my own. All the joy that I should have experienced when I first moved out, like I was experiencing all at once. And it was just like, I live on my own. I have a car and a driver's license. I have a job that I like. And I love Jesus, and he's talking to me so clearly every moment of every day. And I was just thriving. Life was awesome. And then it got better because I met a wonderful young lady. I was wondering if you're gonna leave them on for like eye protection.
Eye protection.
Yeah.
Glasses offer anything but protection.
This is true. They offer vision.
They offer vision. They do. You are correct.
Yep.
Yes.
And God has been all over it. I was so hesitant to allow myself to have feelings for another girl because of how poorly everything went and how much I was hurt. But God just really opened it up, and I was planning on taking my time. I was planning on just like, I'll just be her friend first, because she moved into the other side of the duplex. Yeah, like I was planning on taking months of just like being her friend, because I totally liked her, but I didn't really know her. So I was like, I might get to know her first, I might be her friend. And then maybe after that, I'll have enough information to gauge if I want to pursue a relationship. Which is how my brain would have worked and how everything would have gone if I had my way. But then God intervened and really just sped things up a lot, because I think he's really, really in this one. So I met somebody, and God really sped it up. And after knowing her for, I forget the exact amount of days, she wrote everything down. So it was a matter of weeks between actually talking to each other for the first time and officially being in a relationship. And it's just been really great. And she's so much better. And as of now, we've been dating for like 29 days. And it's already so much better. And it feels so much more real and so much more healthy. It's really hard to get the sheer scale of how high and how scary this is. I love you. And it's just like, I guess I'm happy I still went through everything I did, because I feel like I'm a really, really cool guy now, mostly because of it and everything that I learned from it. But I'm so happy it's over. And I'm so happy that I am where I am right now. What?
I like when you do it.
I like when what?
I like when you take photos of me without me knowing.
Oh, you like taking pictures of you without you knowing. Okay. You got it. So yeah, I think this is right here, the end of the doldrums. And I think it's appropriate to end the doldrums in the chaotic way that it always has been. On this couch, which most of the series has taken place. Just everything is awesome. Everything is so awesome. And I'm just so happy. So face, I got my braces off. That happened too. I think I still had braces last time I did one of these. I got a haircut too. Forgot about that. I'm back. I finally feel like myself again. After all this time, I finally feel free. And it's not like I'm back to where I was before. I am steps above where I was before. I've grown, I'm healthy, I'm stronger. I mean, like I said at the very beginning of the series, it feels like I went from a boy to a man. Over the course of these vlogs taking place, I grew. And I really like who I am. And I'm not ashamed of that. I'm not trying to hide it. I'm not trying to hype it up. I'm just myself. That's why I can upload these unedited with pauses and Rudolph noses all the way through. I know that who I am is worth getting to know. I'm not saying that out of pride. I'm just saying it out of truth. Everybody's worth getting to know. And then I feel like confidence is knowing that about yourself and knowing your worth, knowing that you have value, knowing that you have something to give. And I've kind of documented the darkest time in my life so far, and I'm sure it's going to get really hard again sometime. Bad things still happen, but I know that I have what it takes to get through it. And when this all started, I had no idea if I was going to make it. But I did. And I'm on top of the world right now. And the last challenge that I had to overcome was letting myself be happy, was letting myself have joy. Because you see it, like if you go back and look at the story of David, like when he was being chased by Saul through the wilderness and was hiding for his life, he was perfect in the eyes of God. He never messed up once. Not that is written down, at least. There's not like one documented time of David messing up at all through that entire time in his life. It was only after he reached being a king that he started to mess up. When he was surrounded by blessings, when he was in a season of thriving, that he lost sight of God. And I really want to make sure that I don't do that. So I've been making a point to keep pursuing God just as hungrily as when I was going through all the dark times, because he's what it's all about. I'm only here having what I have because of him. I only love myself because I know that he's in me. And I don't know if this is really making sense, but if you're going through a hard time, if you just got dumped, or any other thing that is equally as traumatic and hard to get through, just lean into God. Just know that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. I remember telling Curtis one time, like right in the beginning of it all, that just, I saw, like, it felt like I was at the bottom of this big deep hole. And I saw the light at the top. But I was so beat up and bruised that I didn't know if I could crawl all the way there. But I did. One step at a time, one day at a time, leaning on God the whole way through. He got me there. Most of that light was Jesus. But a little part of that light was a 5'2" brunette who just treats me better than I thought I could be treated. She loves me. And I just need to sit here and accept it, even though I know I don't deserve it. Because that's what God does. He just loves us. No matter what we do or what we've been through, you just love us. So thank you for watching this journey. I hope it's helped somebody. I feel like it will. I feel like God's told me it will. That's the only reason I'm uploading it, really. But Jesus loves you. And He wants you to know that. So thank you for watching. Bye-bye.
Any sprinkles on my face?
I think you did in the beginning, not anymore.
No.
Okay.
Oh my god!
If you will marry.
By the authority vested in me by God in the state of Colorado, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss your bride.
I'm so excited. I don't want to kiss you right now. It's not on my lips.
Just hold it, turn this.